Hi, my name's Mark Latender. I've been a systems consultant for the RISC VTA LMS for over 10 years. Today I'd like to go over the available confidence measure of VTA test feedback, including updating your system's confidence measure for use with online tests, associating it to test templates, and demonstrating what it looks like in action. Our confidence measure comes built into your system. We give you a default value, and you have the ability to update the question and the answers in the system. I want to note that the only place to do those changes is in the master site. If you're in a single site system, then you're automatically going to see it. If you are in a multi-site system, and here I'm in a multi-site system and I'm not in the master site, if I were to click confidence measure, then I would be able to see the question and the verification message, and I could also look at the items, but I cannot edit those. And notice that this is white text, and that is because it'll be displayed on a red background. So we put it in by default. So if I did want to make changes to it for the entire system, then I would need to be in the master site. So I'm going to switch over to the master site. And now when I look at the confidence measure, I can go ahead and edit it. So your system comes with a default question, a default verification message, and also 3 default response items. So if I wanted to change it up that in my system, instead of how confident are you, I'm going to go ahead and make it what rate of confidence do you have that you selected the correct answer. And I'm going to go ahead and leave the verification message that is here as is. So now if I go over to the items, these are the potential answers that people are going to see here. What can they select? So to make this make more sense here, how confident are you that you selected the correct answer? Instead, we're switching it over to what rate of confidence do you have? So I need to change my first answer to be, let's say, 0%. My next answer will be 25%. I'll add in 50. So I've updated the existing items that were there, and now I'm going to add 2 more. 75%, 100%. I guess you could even get funny and add in 110% if you wanted to give people that option. So now my confidence measure has been updated. You can enter in a very large question. It's just that it's going to use more real estate on your question because it will appear with each question. The verification message that appears online here can only be 128 characters. Something to note that, let's say I go with this new question and then I decide to go back to the other method with high, medium, and low. If it got used on an online test, I can no longer delete it, but I can choose to inactivate it, and then nobody further would see that potential answer. All right, my confidence measure has been updated. I can now go back into my test template. You can go to any test template. And you're going to navigate down to the test feedback section and expand it. You'll select to turn on the confidence measure, and then you can choose whether or not you want the confidence reminder turned on or not. So what that'll change is when the student sees the question, does this verification message display or not? If it was not, if the confidence reminder is not on, then this red box will not display. Also, when you have the confidence reminder on, at the end of the test, if a student forgets to submit their confidence on 1 or more questions, then they're going to get prompted. And that's all it took for me to turn confidence measure on for that one test. So now let's go into Learner, and I'm going to launch it. This particular course only contains a test. I'm going to hit start, And you're going to notice that on the test instructions, you'll see that there is a new instruction here. This test allows you to submit your confidence while answering questions. In addition, you'll also see this new icon if the confidence measure is turned on for this test template. Once I hit start, it's going to present me with my first question. And I can see here, what rate of confidence do you have that you selected the correct answer? And they'll be able to select any item here. Now, if I were to, because I did request to verify that they responded to them all, if I just went ahead here and hit finish, in addition to letting me know which questions I didn't answer, it's also going to let me know which questions did I not submit a confidence. I hope this video showed how quickly you can implement this VTA 8.0 feature in your system. Thanks for watching.